Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to the UK's most expensive home. I don't even know what the most expensive home in the United States is, but I have a feeling it's going to be like a huge castle or something. But anyways, if you're new here, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and let's get it.
My voice is a fairly big giveaway that I've grown up in, fell in love in, and bought property in the United Kingdom. It's one of my favorite places on earth, but prime property there doesn't come cheap. As of 2020, the average cost of a home in the United Kingdom is £231,855, and for the Americans, that's around $300,000. If you're looking in London, the average price of property is more than double that, around £650,000. In other words, there are some expensive homes in the UK. Today, we're going to take a look at the most expensive you can find. We'll talk about how much they cost, how the price has been driven to such an extreme, and who exactly can afford a home this expensive. The most expensive home in the United Kingdom is a beast of a property that is quite different from traditional mansions in Great Britain. You won't find gargoyles, overbearing marble, or ornamental carpeting in this home. Instead, you'll find a Thai-style dining room, a volcanic wall, and a car garage that lifts up out of the pavement. Of course, all that comes at quite a steep price, £250 million, which is roughly $325 million. So, who on earth could afford a home that's worth £250 million? Well, John Codwell could.
Who is
the craziest part is, he doesn't even live in the home. He mainly uses it for charity events. John Codwell made his billions with the mobile phone retailer he founded called Phones4u. And if you're from the UK, chances are you remember those bright red storefronts. After selling his company, Codwell primarily focused on investing in philanthropy. In 2000, he founded a charity called Codwell Children, which helps disabled children and children with autism. But when John isn't working with charities or investing in companies, he's buying and renovating properties in the UK. The Mayfair House, the most expensive home in the United Kingdom, was purchased by him for £87 million way back in 2012. The home is historic, and on the outside, it looks just about like any other mansion in London. The property includes the main home and a guest quarters that was separated by a courtyard. Surely, the home was a historic, beautiful mansion when John purchased it, but it wasn't exactly what he wanted. Instead, he embarked on a total renovation of the property. The renovation employed 300 workers and took hundreds of hours of labor and millions of dollars to make a reality. In the end, John kept the main house and the guest house, but he combined them via a massive basement, which has some of the coolest features I've seen in any house in the world. In total, there are 15 bedrooms, which are spread across 8 floors, 3 of which are underground. The renovations took 20,000 sheets of gold leaf, 650 electrical sockets, and 78 miles of cable. The total space in the home is 43,000 square feet, which is the average size of 55 London flats. It almost has an acre's worth of living space. Pretty insane for a house that nobody lives in. In the main house, there are hallways lined with chandeliers, white stone floors, and grand staircases that create a sense of grandeur. There's an entrance hall, a day room, a master suite with a dressing room and master bath, a third-floor conservatory, multiple additional bedrooms, a breakfast room, and a library. There, you'll find one of my favorite rooms in the house, a Thai-style dining room. The dining room has skylights across the entire ceiling, ornate white carved walls, and a preserved cherry tree with hanging romantic lights.
Real tree.
The cherry tree hangs over the long dinner table, creating an ethereal, dreamy environment. Beside the dining table is an indoor pond that turns into a river which flows around the room. The pond and river are stocked with live fish, which creates a rather incredible spectacle. Well, as long as you remember to feed the fish. In the main hall, you'll also find the ballroom, which is 1,400 square feet. The ballroom harkens back to the building's roots, and in my opinion, it's a bit of a Rococo explosion. It looks as though it's probably where most of those 20,000 sheets of gold leaf went. The walls are pale blue, reminiscent of Renaissance design, and the ceiling is gilded with gold accents and ornate carvings which are rather breathtaking. There are chandeliers found throughout the ballroom, with ostentatious crystal and gold detailing. At the end of the ballroom, there are large fireplaces fireplaces, just like there are in most of the historic ballrooms in the UK. And though the main building's upper floors are beautiful, it's the downstairs where the real party happens. And if this was my house, I would never be anywhere but down here. The basement is more like a luxury recreation area than a London basement. There's a 40-foot underground swimming pool with a cool blue tiling and underwater lights. But the real wow factor can be found on the wall behind the pool. John decided he wanted a lava wall, so he had the designers incorporate one. The wall is made to look like magma is cracking through the rock, threatening to spill over into the pool. There are faux rocks found throughout the pool area to really bring home the underground theme. However, the ceiling above the pool is coated with metallic mirrors, which creates a rather luxury industrial feel. Next to the pool, there is an extensive spa, which is pretty flashy. There are purple and gold walls with a sauna, a plunge pool, and a massage room to round out the full spa experience.
Let me go there.
Of course, there's the nightclub. After all, doesn't every mansion need one? The nightclub is an Art Deco experience with an elaborate chandelier centerpiece set in a tray ceiling. The chandelier is surrounded by string lights and crystals, which makes for an incredibly luxurious design, though I don't know about that electricity bill. Below the chandelier centerpiece is a glossy black dance floor with just enough space for John's rich philanthropy friends to get down on. And beside the dance floor is an extensive bar with black and white marble and gold accents. Opposite of the dance floor, much like a real nightclub, there are booth alcoves with classy velvet seating where people can gather and drink. Although I can safely assume you won't have to buy a table at this club. And overhead, there are chandeliers with a fringe effect that really brings you back. And if you're not the boogieing type, well, don't worry. There's a cinema with your name on it. The full-sized cinema has a stage with soft theater lighting, purple carpets, and gold and purple accents on the walls and ceiling. There are also soundproofing materials incorporated in the design to ensure you have a true movie-watching experience. And there are 17 theater seats throughout the movie room, so you can invite a few friends over as well. Next to the dining room is the Speakeasy game room, which carries in the Art Deco feel from the nightclub. There are red textured ceilings, red velvet booths, and vintage chandeliers that make it feel as though you've stepped.
Hey, I'm gonna need the owner to invite me. That's all I'm gonna say. I need to go here. What are these chains? That's actually a little weird. I'm not feeling those chains.
Red velvet booths
like
and vintage chandeliers that make it feel as though you stepped through time. There's a billiards table for a nice game, televisions for sports games or betting, poker tables, and drinking booths. In other words, it looks like the kind of place where mob deals go down. And though a lot of fun can be had there, perhaps the most exciting feature of the room is the 8-car stacker, lit with colorful LED lights. The stacker is a feature that truly reminds you of how wealthy this owner actually is. The stacker can be accessed when you first enter the courtyard gate. It rises out of the ground, allowing you to park your car in possibly the world's coolest garage. A pretty fantastic centerpiece for your game room and display for expensive cars, if you ask me. Across the courtyard, or through a passage in the basement, you'll find the townhouse. And though the townhouse isn't quite as flashy as the main house, it is certainly nothing to turn your nose up at. The townhouse has a reception hall with chandeliers to welcome guests, and a reception room with cozy, formal seating. Upstairs, there are several bedrooms on each floor, each with their own in-suite bathroom. So, there you have it, the most expensive home in the UK. What do you guys think? Would you...
What do I think? I think I need to go. Listen, that's gonna be me someday. It's like, I feel like, honestly, the creator of the video was like, he bought it just so he could have special events there. No, he bought it as an investment. If he bought it for $83 million, 9 years ago? Imagine how much it is now. Like, it's $250 million. He's gonna sell it soon. That's crazy. Oh, and look, the most expensive room in the United States is $350 million. I bet money that that's in Los Angeles. I'm gonna tell you right now. I bet that's in Los Angeles. But yeah, maybe we should check out the most expensive home in the United States. Comment down below. How much is your home? No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I don't know why I said that. I'm sure we got some billionaires in the comments, though. Let me know if you guys want to have me over. If any of you guys have a house like that, I will fly to wherever you live and boom, because I need to swim in that pool. I need a massage. I need to go in the sauna. What else do I need? Movie theater. He probably has private chefs. And speaking of chefs, I'm kind of hungry right now. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching. Have you guys ever seen this? Because I know some of y'all might live near there. I don't know. I think it wasn't in London. I don't even know if he said. If it was, let me know if you guys have ever seen this home, even though no one lives there. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.